Hello, welcome to AHAM Prema. I am Divine Love Mantra Meditation Practice. Here we repeat the mantra AHAM Prema, which means I am Divine Love. And we repeat that mantra in order to raise the vibration or recognize the vibration of Divine Love in our own lives, and that into the collective. So thank you for being here. This is really important work, especially in these times. This is the third time I've started this video. I started kind of going down a little bit of a political rabbit hole. So I just said, let's just know that love is really good. I wanted to share something. Hi, Vinny. A dear friend of mine, someone who I've known since I think I met him when I was 16. And then I was in a band with him and was his partner for 7 years in my 20s. And one of the things that was really special about this person was that, he was a punk, but he was also into peace and love. And that was my whole thing. I used to have this leather jacket, and I got into love. I think I talked about the love meditation I did when I was like 17. And it was this, maybe one of these days I think one day I did sort of do a version of the love meditation, but it helped me. It helped save my life after I spent time, I was a runaway and lived on the street, and I got a job at a health food store, and my boss let me have any books I wanted to read, and books are really important to me. And this one book was just this meditation on love. And I had a leather jacket. And on the back of my leather jacket, I painted in like really swirly, groovy letters, groove to the love vibration. So I was really into love. I've been into love, I guess, my whole life. And I guess I'm figuring out, I started doing this meditation, right, in 2021, right, at the end of November in 2021, so my intuition said, do this. So I'm going to keep doing it, even if I miss days or whatever, till we have repeated the mantra 125,000 times. And we're at like 24,000 or something right now. So it's going to take a little while, and that's okay. But what was I going to say? I've been learning a ton of lessons about love and boundaries and, all kinds of things, like through coming back to New York and, dealing with my family, kind of helping out, and then realizing I helped as much as I could, and then how that affects, how the relationship with my family and how I grew up sort of affects everything. Like, you think you've worked it all out, and then you realize, nah, you just scratched the surface. And that's where I am. I just scratched the surface. So I'm glad I'm doing this, and I hope that it's helping other people. And I know it's helping other people because people let me know. Anyway, this friend posted this as it was a memory that from 2018. He wrote, I have refused my whole life to see peace and love as trite or sentimental. I was that kid at hardcore shows with the peace signs on my motorcycle jacket. I proclaimed it in my screaming lyrics when we opened for Minor Threat. I watched eyes roll at 60s garage shows from mop tops who would much rather I sing about how my zombie girlfriend did me wrong. I remember those days. I alienated hippies when I refused to acknowledge dark beauty as a part of the whole radiant mystery. I refuse to trivialize peace and love as an accessory to a superficial 60s mindset. I saw gothic dark princes and princesses cringe at my comfort level with sweetness and light. I pissed off postmodernists when I insisted their lack of a moral or aesthetic framework was poisonous. I still agree. Now I get smug smiles from American psychos and subway stations as they walk past me singing Blowing in the Wind in 2018. So for a while he was, I guess, just busking, even though he has a PhD in molecular biology. I always thought it would come back around in a big way. It's taking a long, long time. That really struck me today. And, it had me thinking about, how I have I think I have 4 Instagrams, and I have this Cosmic Holly Troy Instagram so I could do my peace and love stuff here without freaking out people who follow my regular Instagram or my art page. So I just thought, interesting, right? And I have 2 YouTubes. I have a YouTube page that's like my music and my art and art process. And then I have another page that's this and like astrology and tarot and things. And I used to have it all together because I don't really worry about freaking people out too much. But I used to have that all together, and then someone, all the rules with YouTube, when I started to build my pages up, were like, if you're doing different things, YouTube's going to get all freaked out and not know what to do. So I don't even know. I don't really pay attention to the algorithms anymore. And then I thought about it even further. When I first started my blog, I had left New York City and I was living in Arizona, and I hadn't played music in a long time. I basically chucked my music career away when I got married, and so I was living in Flagstaff because I was separated and getting divorced, and then just stayed there. But I started this blog, and it was all this peace and love stuff, and I thought, I'm going to alienate all my friends, because I had a lot of friends who were pretty spiritual, and my blog kind of touches on a lot of spiritual things. And but then I was just like, they're not here with me in Arizona. What does it matter, right? And it turned out that it didn't really alienate anybody. But it's amazing how I remember performing, and because we had a lot of we had a lot of songs about love, and then in order to kind of get gigs in New York City, we had to add the snarly, growly, kind of I don't like you kind of music. So I think that's partly why our band kind of fell apart, because we weren't doing what we wanted to do. We weren't doing the sort of that peace and love rock and roll stuff that we initially started playing. We called ourselves, when we first started, I think we just called ourselves hippie punk. But when I was 15, 16 in my first band, it was called the Liquid Faction, we called ourselves hippie goth punk, because we were like little goths. Anyway, I was the smiliest goth anyone ever knew. All right. There's my little spiel on love and how we feel like we have to protect ourselves, or at least I have felt like I've had to protect myself from expressing how important, peace and love is in my life, and apparently it's something that there's a reason that it's not just me. I shared my friend's little comment as well. So anyway, we're going to get started. So find yourself in a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down, and just take a moment, close your eyes, and just notice your body. Notice any places in your body that might feel tight or tense, and just notice. There's nothing you need to do. So you want to scan from the top of your head all the way down, to your neck, your shoulders, your arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, fingers, space between your shoulder blades, your ribs, your spine, your lower back, your belly and your hips, your pelvis. Just noticing your thighs, your knees, your shins and calves, ankles, feet, and toes. Just tell yourself that for the next half an hour, you're going to let go of the past, let go of the future, and just allow yourself to be present and available to open to love and to open to your imagination, your ability to visualize. If there's anything that that you've been thinking about, or that you can just tell yourself, I'll get to it when I'm done with this mantra and meditation. Noticing the air on your skin. Noticing your clothes, the fabric of your clothes on your skin. Noticing the weight of your body wherever it's touching, whatever surface it's on. Noticing where your body touches the surface. And we're going to draw in the inhale through the nostrils, sending the breath. Imagine sending the breath down the back of your skull and down your spine. So it goes up the nostrils, around the skull, and down your spine. And on the exhale, exhaling through the nostrils, just feeling that breath come back up. This time on the inhale, allowing the breath to go down, around the skull, down the spine, sending the breath to the belly so the belly expands. And on the exhale, as the air comes back up, imagine that you're sending light through your third eye. So the breath, kind of as it comes back out through your nose, just imagine it's stimulating light right in the middle of your forehead. So inhale, exhale, that light shining from your third eye. Inhale, exhale, and inhale, and exhale. and allowing your breath to become regular, and just noticing if there are any shifts in your body just by taking a few moments to notice your breath. We're going to begin to set the intention that each time we repeat the mantra AHAM Prema, the energy of divine love begins to move up and down the spine. Each time you repeat the mantra, the energy of divine love, which is all around you, begins to move up and down the spine. You can imagine divine love pouring in through the top of your head, and you can imagine it coming in through the soles of your feet. So this energy is moving. Divine love blessing you from the earth and from the sky. And each time you repeat the mantra AHAM Prema, this energy of divine love begins to fill your entire being. Your entire body fills with the energy of divine love. Noticing how it feels to have your body filled with the energy of divine love, and it moves up and down the spine. You can imagine it moving down the spine on the inhale and up on the exhale. It's moving throughout your limbs. Next time you repeat the mantra AHAM Prema, every single cell in your body fills with divine love. And seeing divine love as golden pink light, every single cell in your body lights up like tiny stars. And the space between your cells lights up. And soon, this light becomes so bright that it expands beyond your physical body and into your auric field. Your auric field completely filled with divine love. It's as if you have an egg of golden pink light completely surrounding you. And this golden pink light is healing. And if there are any tears or holes in your aura, in your auric field, this love seals it up. And each time you repeat the mantra AHAM Prema, this light becomes more vibrant, more beautiful, more powerful, and more expansive. Each time you repeat the mantra AHAM Prema, this light becomes more vibrant, more vital, more energized, and more expansive. So your auric field begins to grow. Okay, we're going to repeat the mantra now. So you can sing the mantra along with me or repeat it silently to yourself. We're going to inhale and exhale. And inhale. AHAM Prema, 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 Aham Prema. Allow the energy of AHAM Prema to echo throughout your entire being. This vibration of divine love completely filling you and rippling out into the universe, vibrating all the strings of the universe. Ooh. And you are so full of light, emanating so much light and love that you are shining like a star. You're a star. And imagine seeing the planet in front of you, the planet Earth in front of you, and it's like a ball. Just imagine sending love from your hands, from your third eye, from your heart to the planet. And seeing this divine love, feeling this divine love flowing from your being, completely blanketing the earth with divine love, sending Mother Earth divine love. The earth is completely permeated with love, healing love. And every single being on the planet, every single being in the Earth's atmosphere, also completely filled, completely surrounded with this light, with this vibration of divine love. Healing divine love to every single soul. Imagining yourself, seeing yourself on the earth and experiencing, receiving this beautiful golden pink light of divine love. See yourself receiving that. See yourself in the most beautiful place you can think of. Just this amazing gift from the earth, this place where you can be, where you are completely held and received and safe. Be a beautiful place in nature or anywhere that feels good to you. So you can feel the energy of divine love all around you and through you, moving through your feet from the earth, moving through the top of your head from the sky. And all the beings on the planet too, beaming love, everything just filled with love. Allowing the love to pour in through your back. Allowing yourself to be held. It's almost like you can lean back. It's so buoyant. The energy is so uplifting. You can allow yourself to direct some of your love toward people and things who are important to you or who might be struggling. There's no outcome, it's just love. Now looking back at your day or over the last few days, maybe the last week, imagine that you can go in and shift the way things happen by sending love to it. So if there's something that happened in your last few days or in the week that maybe you wish it happened differently, or that you said something differently, but it's something that you have done that maybe could have had more grace, or just was something where it could have used some love. See that situation and see yourself there and infuse that whole situation with love. Allow that situation to be filled with this gold and pink light. It's like you're putting an aura around it, right? That egg, that bubble, just this beautiful bubble of golden pink light, of healing golden pink light. And just allow the love to permeate everything. And then with gratitude, imagine that scene actually becoming smaller, like a bubble, right? I mentioned a bubble before, and it becomes very light, and you can hold it in your hand and just imagine just releasing it, releasing that bubble, and just watch it float away into the sky, beyond the moon and the stars, until it just completely disappears. Sending love to the past, just the very close past. And now we're going to move to the future. See yourself, I love 3 years, see yourself 3 years in the future. See yourself experiencing something you've always wanted to experience or have, or something you've always wanted to do, or maybe something that is just like you always thought you couldn't do because it was too outrageous. See yourself doing it. See yourself, really use your imagination. So I say, see yourself imagining whatever it is, and then see if you can expand that by 10 times. Can whatever it is you're experiencing be glorious? Allow it to be glorious. Allow it to be like a dream. Right now we have Neptune in Pisces and Saturn in Pisces. Neptune's the dreamer, Pisces is the dreamer. Saturn is the builder. It wants to build the dream. It wants to put a structure to it. So let yourself have fun. Or imagine just a feeling, Like if you want to feel a certain way, just imagine yourself feeling that. And put your present self in the scene. You are your future self. You're in that. So allow yourself to feel whatever is happening, whatever it is you want to feel, whatever it is you want to experience it. What does it look like? What does it sound like? What does it taste like? Who's there? What do you look like? How do you speak? How do you hold yourself? Experience that. And completely surround the scene with the golden pink light. Fill everything with golden pink light. Fill yourself with golden pink light. Whatever it is you're experiencing, let it be filled with love. And in fact, you can hold your hands open. Hold your hands, allow them to just be open in a position of receiving. Feeling the palms of your hands fill with love. Now seeing that scene surrounded by golden pink light, and bring it, imagine you can, it's like a bubble again, and that you can bring it in to, you're holding it with your hands, and then imagine just placing it in your heart for a moment, just pressing this golden pink light bubble into your heart. And it's now just this totally blessed with your present self. And then releasing your hands, opening your hands back up, and just allowing it to drift up to the sky until you can no longer see it once again. Knowing that you're there, and knowing that it's also in you, that vision is in you, and letting it go. Bringing yourself now to where you are, your present place. And you can ask the universe to give you a definite lead on what to do next to get you to that place that you just imagined. A definite lead toward that place, because you imagined it. It's real on some vibratory level in the universe and inside of you. Your entire experience completely filled with divine love. You are divine love. You are divine love. You are divine love. AHAM Prema. AHAM Prema. AHAM Prema. So be it. And so it is. And close with an Om Shanti. So bringing the palms together, the thumbs meet at the chest. We'll inhale. Exhale and inhale. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Have a wonderful day. Oh, I can make comments. I didn't know.